I always get a question if Bosch has further electrical testing tools.
Let's find out together. Stay tuned.
Hello, I'm Roland, product trainer for Bosch measuring tools.
Hi, I'm Manuel, product manager.
Today we show you our new EXPERT testing tools.
In general, all of our tools fulfill the safety category of Cat 3 as well as Cat 4.
And we have the protection class IP65 and IP54.
Let's have a closer look on the EXVT1000-17. What I really want to highlight here is that we implemented a high contrast display. Furthermore, it also has the safety category of Cat 4 600 volt and Cat 3 1000 volt.
The EX stands for expert tool, the VT for voltage testing, 1000 for maximum 1000 volt. The 1 is for first generation and 7 stands for maximum feature set.
As you know, it has a sound indication, you can feel it vibrate, you can also see the measurement you are having with the LEDs, and now you can also see the measurement on the high contrast display.
And beside the high protection class of IP65, we have a robust connection between the cable and the housing, and we have a very long cable of 1.25 m, for example, for measuring in a fuse cabinet.
The EXVT can be used to measure voltage up to 1000 volt AC and DC. Additionally, you can attach both handles very easily together. Pressing the mode button helps you to circulate through the various features.
Let's have a closer look into the different modes. Therefore, I press the mode button and I start with measuring the voltage. Next step is measuring the frequency with Hertz. If I press again, there is resistance measuring with kilo ohm. Then I find the diode testing. Then I have the possibility to measure voltages below 12 volt. Then you find here the continuity testing. And finally, you find EF, which stands for electromagnetic field, where you have the possibility to measure without the contacts here via the NCV contact. That's the non-contact voltage testing.
Next to the NCV function, you can also find the flashlight. You can trigger the flashlight by holding down the mode button. If you hold down the hold button, you can also silence the tool itself. Obviously, we also implemented the self-test, and you can use 2 times AAA batteries to run it.
With our EXVT1000-17, we have a further digital multimeter with additional functions. We fulfill the safety standard Cat 3 600 volt. In the scope of delivery, we have now additional to the measuring strips and the magnet holder an adapter and sensor for measuring the temperature.
EX stands for EXPERT, DM for digital multimeter, 600, you can use this tool up to 600 volt. 1 is the first generation and 7 is the highest feature set. Furthermore, we also implemented a very big display with a high contrast up to 9 segments.
Besides the protection class IP65, the tool resists drops from up to 2 meters height.
Besides the very compact and ergonomic design, we also have a rubberized kickstand. This also helps to always have a very stable tool when working with it. Let's have a closer look on the various modes. At first we have AC voltage, then we have DC voltage. We can also measure millivolt. We can additionally measure low impedance. Afterwards, we can also set the mode to resistance measurement. For this tool, we can measure resistance up to 60 mega ohm. And using the select button, we can also switch to continuity. After this, we can also measure diode, or making the diode test, or capacitance. And we can also measure microamps.
Then we have the possibility to measure the temperature using the new adapter, which you just plug in to the tool. And then you have the possibility to use any kind of K-type sensor to measure the temperature in degree Celsius and degree Fahrenheit. And finally, you find the measurement for current, either AC or DC.
The tool can either be run with 2 AA batteries, or we can also use our well-known battery pack. If you remove the battery cover, the tool will shut off itself, keeping you safe. Let's have a closer look on the EXMC600-17. What I really want to highlight here is the ability to measure AC and DC current up to 600 amps. The tool itself has a safety category of Cat4 300 volt and Cat3 600 volt.
The EX stands again for expert tool, the MC for meter clamp, 600 for the maximum voltage range of 600 volt, 1 for first generation and the 7 for maximum feature set.
In the scope of supply you will find the measuring strips MS90, the MH1 magnetic hanger and also an adapter for the tool with a K-type interface and a temperature probe. The clamp meter has a high contrast inverted display for great readability.
And besides the protection glass IP54, it also resists drops from up to 2 meters height. Also, it is very compact and has a very ergonomic design.
Let's have a closer look on the various functions. We start things off with the ampere measurement. As I said before, the tool itself can measure 600 ampere for AC and DC. After this, we can also measure frequency and the inrush current. Then we go next to the resistance measurement. For this tool, we can measure up to 60 mega ohm and also measure the continuity. Obviously, we can also measure voltage for AC and DC.
Additionally, we can check the capacitance, we can measure microamps, and we can measure the temperature, either in degrees Celsius or degree Fahrenheit, just by using this adapter and any type of K-type sensor. Finally, we have here the NCV for non-contact voltage detection.
On the back side, you can also find a flashlight. You can trigger this by using this button. Furthermore, on the side, you can also hold your current measurement by pressing this button. You can either use 2 AA batteries or our well-known rechargeable battery pack. With our new expert tools, we are enhancing our portfolio.
You need further information about the existing tools, check out the video.
You have in general some questions? Write them down below.
And if you like the video, like and subscribe.
Outtakes.
To support you in understanding and measuring voltage and further topics. Nochmal. Cut 600 volt, 7. Mach nochmal. Furthermore, it has a safety category of cut for 600 volt. Du bist dran. The EXVT1000-17 can be used to measure current, voltage. Jetzt ist drin. Fuck. And the tool can be used using 2 AA, AAA things.
Let's have a look. Genau.
Let's have a look.
And if you like the video, please leave a like and schade.
Like and subscribe.
Ja.